when I say my skin was like the worst at that time, and funny enough, I didn't have, you know, the big pimples that some people get, that when you look at them you actually think they are sore just by looking at them. I didn't have that kind. I had, look at that, how cute is this guy? Oh, I think these are a gardener's joy, honestly, when you start seeing seedlings sprout from the ground. Oh, how cute is that? Yeah, it has been about 3 if not 4 days, and I'm just gonna give you a nice glance of the patch. As you can see, these guys are just doing the most. This is the radish patch, and in a few weeks time we'll be eating this radish. That's what I love the most about radish, right? And I actually also saw here, this is the beetroot patch, that it is sprouting. I don't know if you can see that. That is beetroot sprouting just there, and these 2 tiny ones here. That is so cute. It is so cute. Here's another one just here. There's another one there. Okay, looks like we're getting somewhere. At least those are the ones that I can visibly see at this moment. Oh, cool stuff. Look at that guy. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Look at that. My boo-boys are doing the most. They are doing the most. This is the beetroot. Clearly it is also doing the most. It's coming to fruition. So by the time these guys are this size, we would have started eating on this side. Let me just take a quick glance and see. Okay, definitely the stems are strong. Definitely the stems are strong, but then I don't see anyone coming through to the surface, because that's the thing about beetroot. Once it starts getting matured, it actually comes up to the surface, and then that's when it tells you that, oh, there we are. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me just see if you can see that. Just here. Okay, let me just do that. That is beetroot just here. My shot is failing me, but I'm just gonna try and wing around it, and let's see. Let us see that there, just there. It's beetroot coming to life. Guys, I promise you, as somebody, oh wow. Oh, okay, my excitement is just taking another notch. Look at that. Could you die? Like, seriously, could you die? Move, Leafy. Look at that. That right there, it's a beetroot bulb. It is a beetroot bulb. It's, you can't really see it. Okay, let me just see. You can't really see it because it almost is the color of the soil. But then there we are. My beetroot is coming to life. Okay, let's just bury this guy. I don't want to disturb these guys. They are doing the most. Mama is happy. I'm gonna eat you guys. Okay, let's move on to the spinach. Remember, I cut the spinach. Look at how big. Just by cutting it in literally a few days. Look at how huge the leaves have come up. Look at how beautiful and big the leaves are showing up. Oh my goodness me. I am loving this. I'm loving this. We are going to have another chop. So you see, every 3-4 days you have a nice chop, as long as you have done the work of which it is to put these guys on the ground and make yourself food, guys. Make food. Okay, she is also showing up. That is the spinach. That is the spinach just here. That is the spinach. Look. I don't know if you can see the crack in here. I don't know if you can see the crack from the soil in here. All of this is spinach. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Spinach. Oh my goodness me. Spinach. Spinach is showing off. Oh wow, look. Spinach is coming to life, guys. You see, we're fighting, we're moving the hills, and we are trying to sprout. You see that? That's one is trying to come out, or come through rather. And there's the bulk there. There's another bulk there. Okay. Ooh, look at these ones showing off. Look at these ones showing off. There's a few more there. I can't go in there. It's a little bit far from me. Look at that. Okay, clearly my spinach, okay, when I move, my spinach is doing the most. My spinach is doing the most. Okay. Alright, so basically what's gonna happen today is I'm getting a little bit fed up with the cleaning of the patches, so I'm going to do my uttermost to finish all the patches today. Please do not quote me on that. I'm gonna try. Okay, there. I'm going to try to clear all the patches today, and I need to do it at least for the next coming few hours, because at 2 o'clock I have my doctor's visits. I'll pull you guys just in just now. Okay, there's life here. There is onion life here. There is onion life here. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay, before I start today, I just wanted to give you an update, and an update is I am still struggling through. I'm gonna say struggling through. I'm trying to be very careful with the words that I use. Struggling through to get the patches cleaned up, get the patches finished, and so for today the task is going to be doing my, I don't want to say my level best because it kind of feels like it's limiting, but then I am going to do the most to either finish the patches today or get as close to finishing, because I have a 2 o'clock, no, it's at 2:30. I have a 2:30 appointment with my doctor. Okay, while I'm speaking, let me just finish this. Okay, can you see me? Yes, you can. I have a 2:30 appointment with my doctor for what I was actually telling you guys about, the rash on my face. My boots are clean. Finally, my boots are clean, so I can actually use them in the garden. So oopsie. So I have a 2:30 appointment with my dermatologist to check what's the story with my face, right? I see today, just after I cleaned my face, that the rash has subsided a little bit, but then you can never be too careful, with these things. So we are going to go get that fixed. Oh, the other thing, I think my boots are becoming small. So I would need to get a size up. This is size 38. Yes, I'm a size 4. So I would have to get maybe a size 40. Let me just give you a close-up to my face. Let me see. The rash is here, guys. Let me see. I can feel it. So what's going to happen is the rash is up here, guys. I don't know if you can see it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to, okay, let me get nicely into the frame. I'm going to have my appointment to go and check it out. So in the meanwhile, just before then, I am going to push as much as I can to get, I would be happy if I can get all the patches done today, so that I can actually clear the stuff, Is it day 9 or day 10 today? I think it's day 9, day 10. Okay, whatever. I'll edit this part out to check. So what day did I upload yesterday? It's becoming very confusing now. There's a lot of videos that I've already uploaded in a short space of a week and so I'm quite chuffed and happy about that. I'm happy that I have been really showing up for more than anything for myself, and it is just the most beautiful feeling to know that you can do this, you can do this. So I hope this becomes a little encouragement to anyone who is thinking of starting something or who is doing something and they feel a little bit demotivated and they didn't know what next to do, or what's the next step to take. Guys, I'll come back to that. I'm looking into the lens, right, trying to speak to you, but then because of the position that I have it in, on just above the camera, it's this beautiful big tree, and it has these branches and green leaves, and it's like it's giving me the shadow, and I'm just loving it. So I'm getting a little bit distracted by the tree because it's just so beautiful. How amazing is God? It's such small things that actually make you realize how amazing is God. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you are feeling a little bit demotivated, not knowing what's the next step to take and all of that, at times just breathe. Just breathe and take the next smallest step. I think I'm very big on taking a step. Take the next smallest step that you can and keep moving. Keep moving. I think that's what, as human beings, we are designed to do, to move. We're not trees. And funny enough, even though trees are stationed in one place, for the mere fact that there is wind, that is just helping them. Why am I using this tree as a metaphor? Oh my goodness me. But then anyway, all I'm trying to say is just find it somewhere deep down in your gut, in your spirit, to do something just towards whatever it is that is placed in your heart. Eventually you will see it come to fruition. All right, thank you so much for coming to my TED talk. Let me get this show started. The batteries ain't gonna clean themselves. Okay, love you guys. I'll pull you up just now. Ooh. Okay, I think this would do. I'm actually holding my camera in my hand because I forgot my tripod. But then, in any case, it's day 10 today. I just came back from my doctor and for this, and he actually definitely said it is an allergy of some sort. So he gave me a prescription, and I am at the pharmacist now to get my script, and I'll pull you guys when I come back. And because I do not have my tripod with, fortunately, I'm not going to be able to take you in with me. I'm still very shy, especially if I'm holding a camera and speaking and going around people. I just feel like it almost makes me feel like I'm entitled, to just be in this space and be all over other people's businesses. And there's some people that immediately you hold up a camera, they become very apprehensive. So I try my level best to just be, what's the word, socially conscious, that just because I enjoy doing something, I don't necessarily need to impose it on other people's spaces. So I think the car videos, they do, because even now there's people that are like passing by and they're like looking at me, and I'm like, hey, I am in my car, I'm not in your space. So I'm quite happy with that. But then immediately I walk around people, I kind of like it almost feels like you are really just feeling like you are the most entitled person and you're imposing yourself amongst other people. It's quite better if you at least have a tripod, because you can put it on the shelf and start doing your video acts and all of that. But then if you like holding it by the hand and waving it around, some people are not comfortable with that. So I try my level best to also be mindful of that. But then in any case, I am going to either pull you guys back in when I come back to the car or when I get home, so that I show you what I got for my skin. Right, I don't know if you can see, it's mostly prominent here. Whew. And here's the deal. For the longest time, I think from when I was 16, I started having issues with my skin, my facial skin, right? And I started developing pimples. It was one of the most horrible things. If you have had a bad skin, you would know what I'm talking about. It's just one of those things that really eats away at your confidence, And luckily, I would actually say luckily for me, my confidence has always been more than my skin, But whether I would like to admit it or not, just being conscious about the fact that there's some funniness that is happening on your skin, it almost takes a knock on your self-esteem, So it has been like that for me since when I was 16, and it's let me see, around 2010. Yes, I remember, because the World Cup was here in South Africa. It was like the worst. When I say my skin was like the worst at that time. And funny enough, I didn't have, the big pimples that some people get, that when you look at them, you actually think they are sore just by looking at them. I didn't have that kind. I had the small, all over the place kind of pimples. And the even the worst thing about those was when they clear, they leave marks. I don't know if you can see. There is 2 marks that I have here. They are almost like beauty spots now. But then the truth of the matter is, it's actually one of the first ever spots or blemishes that I actually got from my pimples. And if you can actually look around my cheeks, you would see there is like almost your holes, like your pore holes, like where like I had the most of my pimples. And it was just not the nicest of the time for me in life, because you look at other people and you see how clear the skin is, and you like wonder as to say, what is it that is wrong with you? And for the longest of time, I'm gonna say longest of time forever now, for the longest of time, for the last time, I tried almost anything you can think of. And the sad part is, when you try and do these things without being informed, you actually end up doing worst kind of stuff to your skin, you know. And okay, I'm gonna change my hand. And what happened was, I tried almost anything that you can think of, and only to find out, because it was actually in 2010 that I actually really started really taking serious note of my skin issue. And only to find out that in most cases, skin issues, it's an internal problem. And that's when I started taking a prescription. And I remember the kind of the prescription that I took. I'm not going to say what the prescription name is. The next thing people go and find that. Go to your dermatologist and let them correctly prescribe what needs to be prescribed for you. But then it was pills that I had to take for a period of about 6 months. They cleared my skin from the inside. My skin started becoming smooth. I like literally stopped having pimples. But then there was downsides or disadvantages to that, of course. And one of them that I can distinctly remember was how my eyes used to be so dry all the time. I used to put eye drops in order just to get my eyes to be watery. And yeah, it was just one of those things that I had to go through. So you know, when you meet somebody that has issues with their skin, you cannot help but sympathize, especially if it's a journey that you've gone through yourself, you know. And so that's why when yesterday I actually started seeing this come up, I got a little bit panicky as to say, okay, I need to get this sorted out ASAP. Actually, it was not yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. I said I needed to get it sorted out ASAP, only to find out that it's not such a big deal. He actually said it's definitely some form of an allergy. It's either there's, like I anticipated, that there is a plant that I touched that maybe touched my skin, or he actually also said it might have been an insect, some form of an insect, because I mean, I work in a garden. There is a lot of hochais in the garden, guys. It's just one of those places whereby you would find every type of a hochai. So yeah, so now I'm here. I'm gonna get my script. Then after I get my script, I'll show you guys what I got. All right. Okay, I actually am in a very hollow room, so please forgive me for the sound. This is the cream that I got. I've used this cream before, and it's it's so thick. The thickness is like literally aqueous cream on steroids, guys. And what happens is, when you put it on, it lathers very nicely. But the sad part is, or the disadvantage for it now is, because it's summer and you put this thing on, you feel like you're sweating all the time. So that's the first thing that was prescribed. And Treclin. The Treclin I've used as well before. It's very amazing, especially for you know, when you're trying to get rid of dead skin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the Cares shampoo, it has funny instructions. It's mostly used as a hair shampoo, right? But then you can actually also use it if you have funniness on your skin. It works amazing. So this is what my doctor prescribed for my issue. And well, this thing also, you can like literally use it for the whole entire body and your face. It's amazing. It's just that if you put it on before you go to sleep, you sweat the whole night. And during the summer heat, it's a little bit uncomfortable. And just imagine me in the garden with this. Wish me luck. Right.